Beneath the surface of our planet, monstrous forces are lurking, waiting for their moment to wake. These include the second world's largest supervolcano, the Yellowstone caldera in Wyoming, USA, capable of spreading 1,000 cubic kilometers of ash and sulfur dioxide into the atmosphere. The second largest, the Toba caldera on Sumatra Island, Indonesia, with an eruption potential of 2,800 cubic kilometers of ash. And California's Long Valley caldera, the third largest in the US. But it's not just Earth. Even on Mars, the Valles Marineris, the largest canyon system in the solar system, is believed to have been carved by supervolcanic eruptions. Back on Earth, the Siberian traps in Russia and the Deccan traps in India, the largest volcanic provinces, lay dormant. Meanwhile, the Karoo supergroup in South Africa, Mi Shan in China, and the Taupo volcanic zone in New Zealand remind us of the ancient supervolcanic eruptions that happened to shape them. These silent giants concealed beneath the surface can change our world, drastically altering our environment and our climate, should they ever decide to wake from their slumber, that is. Yet there is no other place like the Indonesian archipelago, a fascinating place with its vibrant culture, diverse ecosystems, dynamic geology. It's a country where the formidable power of volcanoes continually shapes life and land. A land where the Earth's internal energy is visible in its raw and awe-inspiring form, reminding us of the planet's volatile nature and the delicate balance in which life exists. Indonesia, a breathtaking archipelago country, stretches across more than 13,000 islands in the Southeast Asia and Oceania. This sprawling nation, which includes the world's most populous islands, Sumatra, Java, Borneo, Sulawesi, and New Guinea, is also the site of an awe-inspiring geological spectacle, the world's largest supervolcano, Lake Toba. This exceptional site is a must-see for those with a fascination for the grandeur of the natural world, where the serene lake's surface belies the power that once opened the planet up. Just to provide some context, imagine yourself standing on the edge of Lake Toba, possibly without the realization that you are standing atop the world's largest volcano. This quiet giant, although largely dormant, still stirs curiosity and raises questions about its potential dangers and impacts. So what could happen if it erupts again? How might that affect not only Indonesia, but the whole world? Let us delve into the mysteries of this majestic volcanic lake and understand its significance. Indonesia, with its dynamic geographical location, is a sought-after vacation hotspot. Nestled between the expansive Pacific Ocean and the South China Sea to the north, the vast Indian Ocean to the south and west, and bordered by the Bay of Bengal to the north and the Timor Sea and Arafura Sea to the south, its beauty is breathtaking. It shares the land boundaries with East Timor, also known as Timor-Leste, Malaysia on the island of Borneo, and Papua New Guinea, adding to its regional significance. Additionally, it maintains maritime borders with a diverse range of countries, including Thailand, Vietnam, Singapore, the Philippines, Palau, India, Australia. The country, a tapestry of 5 major islands and around 30 smaller island groups, is home to about 6,000 permanently inhabited islands out of the world's total 17,508 islands. Yeah. With a vast land area of 1,904,569 square kilometers, Indonesia is an island nation that puts all others in the shade. Its landmass surpasses Germany by more than 5 times, although it's smaller than Mexico in total area. The country's diverse population of over 271 million people also significantly dwarfs other island nations. Indonesia, a beautiful country full of islands, had some of its highest mountains reaching between 3,000 and 3,800 meters high. This area is known for a lot of shaking and rumbling because it's on the Pacific Ring of Fire. There is a circle around the Pacific Ocean where many earthquakes and volcanic eruptions happen. The reason for all this activity is because of big slabs of the Earth, those tectonic plates that are moving around in this area. These movements under the Pacific, Indian, and Asian regions cause big volcanic eruptions and the formation of underwater mountains, which sometimes become islands. This region is special because it has the 3rd most volcanoes in the world, after the US and Russia. This fact can be terrifying for people living there, as they may never know which volcano might next erupt. The high number of volcanoes make farming more challenging, especially on Java, an island with hundreds of volcanoes, and about 100 of them are active at that. These volcanoes show us how our Earth is always changing and moving. The reason for all this movement in Indonesia is because of the Australian, Asian, and Pacific tectonic plates crashing into each other. There is a spot where the Eurasian and Australian plates meet near the southern part of Indonesia, marked by a deep trench. This happens because one plate is moving underneath the other, which might cause a current to flow downward along the ocean floor. Every day, millions of tons of rock are pulled down into the earth, creating deep-sea trenches and mountains, and causing earthquakes. Let's look at New Guinea as an example. Some scientists believe that Papua, part of New Guinea, was once connected to Australia. Because of these plate movements, a moist flatland was created along the coast, and a high mountain range with snowy peaks appeared in the middle of the island, from east to west. The island's two parts are about 650 kilometers apart and separated by these incredible mountains. Indonesia is a hotspot for earthquakes because of its high number of active and sleeping volcanoes. Like a